hygienist and I work in Southport in Merseyside. If any of you don't know what a dental hygienist is, basically we treat and prevent gum disease. So today I'm going to be talking about a product that can help with cleaning between your teeth. It's called Vision Brushes. Now the reason why you're probably watching this is because your hygienist or therapist has recommended that you start to use Vision Brushes, but you might be having a little bit of difficulty using them. So today I'm going to go through how to use them the best way, the most effective way, and hopefully we're going to get into this right now. So these are Vision Brushes. I'm just going to show you there, hopefully you can see. There's all different kinds of sizes. Basically you want to use the biggest size brush for the gaps in between your teeth. If you use a brush that's too small, basically it'll push food out, but it won't clean in between the teeth properly, and it won't clean the sides of the teeth, and it won't compress your gum, which sounds a bit silly, but that's what we need it to do in order to clean it effectively if you have gum disease. So I'm going to show you basically on the model first how to use them. This is a lovely model of your mouth, a replica, so I'll show you how to use it. So if you are using the brush on the lower right hand side, you need to use your left hand, and you need to pop the brush this way, so it's facing downwards, the curve is facing downwards. You need to pop your thumb of your left hand in the curve, and you need to pinch together with your index finger. Okay, and these three fingers here, these ones need to be on the outside of your mouth, so you're not using these fingers to go inside your mouth to use the brush. So I want to show you on the model first, and then I'm going to demonstrate in my mouth because it's probably a bit easier that way. So the model, you would go inside your mouth with your index finger, so inside the mouth with the index finger, moving your cheek out of the way, and these three fingers would be on the outside of your cheek. Pop the brush in between your two teeth like this, and you are pushing the brush through. Now this brush is too small, but I'm just trying to show you. Push the brush through all the way like this, okay? And to get it out, you're using your grasping the brush, pushing down, 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 and it will come out like that. Okay, so we'll do it a bit further on. So popping the brush in between your two teeth, push the brush through, and to get it out, using your thumb, grasp the brush, push down, push down, push down, push down, push down, and then the brush will slide out. If you don't use the brushes like this, and you try and use them in the way that you would use an incidental brush with a plastic handle, the straight ones, they won't go through. And if you try and pull the brush straight out without using the technique that I've just shown you, the brush will probably get stuck. Now don't be afraid if that happens, because if you push down on the brush, it will always come out. So if you use that sweeping action, it will always. You have to use the brushes on the top right, so it's exactly the same kind of grip, but you're using the brushes this way. So you want the bristles and the curve to be pointing upwards rather than at the bottom when the curve is pointing downwards. Okay, so we're pinching together in between our thumb and our index finger on the left hand for the top right, and we're coming round inside the cheek, fingers on the outside, and popping the brush in between the two teeth and feeding it through. This brush is too small for this, but just for demonstration purposes it's a little bit easier. And to get it out, it's up, 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 and it will come out like that. Okay, so the curve this way is exactly the same on the top left, but you're using your right hand to come round, and on the bottom left again you're using your right hand with the curve pointing upwards. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate that in my own mouth for you. I have just took my lipstick off as well because I filmed it before and it ended up my face, so we don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to do the top right at the back, pinching like this, fingers outside of my mouth, coming inside the cheek. And let's get in right in between my wisdom tooth and the tooth in front. I'm going to show you at the front. It's a little bit easier for you. So in between the two front teeth, okay, and it's exactly the same, but with your right hand on this side. So if you are having trouble finding what size you need to use and you don't really know what size fits where, or you don't know how to fit them, the best thing for you to do is to go to your hygienist and ask them to do a mouth mat for you, which is one of these, and she will individually go between each tooth. Sorry, he or she, that's a bit rude, he or she will go in between each tooth and fit the perfect size for you, and you get to take this home with you. So this is the top teeth, this is the bottom teeth, this is your right, and this is your left. So with these brushes, I do find that they are much more effective when they're used properly than the straight plastic brushes. They're much more easy to use, it's just more about perseverance and getting used to the technique. So if you need more help, just ask. Thanks for watching this video, I really appreciate it, and if you like it, please subscribe at the bottom below and give it a big thumbs up.